everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that's been concerning me for past couple days, which is that I think my cars are being targeted for theft. Oh, it's freaking stressful. All right, so we're going to get a car wash over here. Here we go. You can see that. Nice and clean, nice and clean. All right, all done. Let's go park over there and wipe the car down. All right, look at that. All clean. Let's wipe this baby down. You can see I took the lip off actually because we went snow drifting a few days ago. So I'm probably gonna keep it off for the winter. And I also threw on the snow tires because we're gonna go snowboarding in a couple weeks. I mean, that is to say that the car doesn't get stolen. And let me show you what I mean. So over here, I have this little flyer, which got put on my car. And let me tell you a little bit about this. So this is a flyer from some company that says basically, if you're interested in selling your car, give them a call and they will help you sell it. And these flyers are being left on JDM sports cars here in Japan. And this is kind of a well-known kind of situation where basically, you know, owners will come outside to their parking lots or even their home garages and have these, like, you know, outside. And ostensibly, it's if that owner wants to sell the car, then, you know, they will go and work out a deal or something, right? So ostensibly, this is a legitimate operation, you know, like a real company. And if you give them a call, somebody should pick up and they should be able to talk about their company and what they're able to do for you and give such details as like where they're based out of, right? Well, I gave these guys a call and I wasn't surprised, but it was a couple of Sri Lankan guys who picked up. And nothing at all against folks from Sri Lanka. One of my best friends is originally ethnically from Sri Lanka. That's not the point. But here in Japan, there is this issue with JDM cars which are being stolen. And a lot of the culprits are actually people from Sri Lanka. And the reason I know this is one of my good friends actually recently was detained for a traffic infraction for a couple days. And there in detention, he met a Sri Lankan guy who was going to go to jail for car theft. And so there's this whole car theft like ring, I think, which is really quite possibly where a lot of JDM cars are coming from, which are ending up overseas. Now, about a few months ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, there was this whole debacle with this company called J-Spec Auto. Actually, I'm not sure exactly what is the status with that whole deal, but basically there was this company, the deal right now, but you know, there's this company that was kind of busted for stocking stolen cars. So, you know, it leads you to wonder, where are these cars coming from, right? Like, it's like, how are they getting the stock? There must be some sort of network, some sort of like theft ring, basically. And well, you know, I gave that number a call. It turned out to be, like I said, a couple foreigners from Sri Lanka who are running this operation. Asked them about their business. They said they were based out of Mie, but they wouldn't provide their address. But when I looked it up, it was just some random, you can look it up on Google, I'll put the information in the description box, but it's just some random apartment building. And you know, I think it is actually possible to run a business out of an apartment building, but it's quite sketchy. In fact, when I called them and I was asking them stuff about their operation, you know, they were being really, really shady. And they speak English, so go ahead and give them a call. You can call them. Let me just show you the flyer right now. Yeah, these guys. So when I gave them a call and I was complaining, they were saying, yeah, sorry, but they were freaking laughing. They were laughing at me. And I was like, this is really shady. You know, then I asked them stuff like, well, if they're based in Mie Prefecture, which is a long ways away from here in Kanagawa, why are they dropping flyers off in cars here in Kanagawa? They couldn't give a good answer for that. I said, who's dropping it off? They said, one of their staff. Then I asked, how many people are in your company? And the guy said, oh, only just me. But there was clearly 2 guys. Then they were passing the phone back and forth to each other. So I was like, this is really, really shady. So then I went to the police and I basically told them about the situation. They said, well, they can't really do anything until something happens. And this is really the very, very frustrating part about dealing with the police here in Japan when it comes to cars. Really, it feels like they're turning like a blind eye to this situation where car theft is getting more and more rampant here in Japan. It's very, very disappointing. It's very sad. It's very scary for JDM car owners like myself and a bunch of my friends. So, like, what to do about it? Well, what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna give my insurance company a call and see if they're gonna raise the coverage on my car. But aside from that, covering the car, I'm gonna cover the car up, put like a little sign that says don't put any flyers on my car. Actually, let me explain the theory of how this little operation is working. So what happens is you get a flyer on your car just like this, and what a lot of people think is happening is, you know, they leave the flyers like this, and then the people will kind of like leave, and then they'll come back, and then they'll see if the flyer is still on the car after like a day or a couple days or something, and that lets them know that this car isn't really driven every single day and might be an easy target. So yeah, honestly, it's very, very sad. It's disgusting what these guys are doing. I had just a really, really bad feeling when I gave that number a call, and just my gut feeling was like, you know, like now my cars are kind of like being targeted. If you guys have any ideas of what are good ways to protect, especially here in Japan, against your car being stolen, you know, I've heard even that some of these guys have like these radar jammers, so if you have some sort of theft deterrent, it can even defeat that. So I'm trying to think of a good way to, you know, basically keep my car as safe as possible. But yeah, it's just a real bummer. So I'm thinking about, like, you know, marking like some of the panels, things like that, so that if it pops up when you have auctions or overseas, the car will be easily identifiable. But you know, a lot of guys know about this car that's mine, so hopefully that keeps it a little bit safe. I'm just really pissed off. But you know, aside from that, why don't I give a quick little update on the Forester STI. As you can see, there's been a couple cool updates to this car since it last showed up on YouTube. If you check out my Instagram, you'll see I post tons of pictures about the build of this car. But basically, I now have a roof tent, and right now it has the snow tires on, but the roof tent has been completely sick. I'm taking this on a bunch of trips. I've got a bunch of footage which I haven't finished editing yet, but I'm gonna do some like outdoor overlanding style adventures with this car and the roof tent, or I already have, I just had to edit it. And I'll do some this winter as well, because although today is a beautiful day here in Kanagawa, I'm going to be taking this car snowboarding, and so I needed to put the snow tires on. It's running the, I think, the Work XT7, I think, rims. Yeah, those are really, really cool. And I took off the front lip because actually when we went snow drifting, I actually broke a couple tabs. So I figured, you know, I can still repair it. So I just took the whole thing off, and I'm going to keep it off for the winter. But aside from that, this car has been absolutely amazing. And that's why I'm kind of more and more worried about it. You know, it's going up in value, I think largely, possibly because of the videos I'm making about it, where people are realizing how cool of a car this is, and it's just been amazing. It's actually going in for a timing belt change in 2 weeks, so my snowboarding trip will probably be in 3 weeks. Aside from that, you know, the car just hit 100,000 kilometers and still feels great. Couple things really annoying is over here you can see that the paint is fading up at the top and here at the back. So I'm thinking about either getting the roof repainted by the guy who did my fender on the S2000, or I was also thinking about wrapping the roof in either a carbon wrap or a gloss black wrap. Let me know what you guys think. I would like to do a full respray. Oops, sorry, my finger was there the whole time. A full respray of the car, but that might have to wait because here in Japan, painting the cars is a little bit expensive. But yeah, aside from that, it has been absolutely wonderful. I just freaking love this car. You can see in the back here. And I got a bunch of, it's very utilitarian, got a lot of cool stuff. And I got some quick releases for the rear strut bar so that I can, you know, fold the stuff down and put stuff inside. And when I want to go on some spirited drives, can just attach it really quick, really nice and easy. And this car has just been amazing. And let's see, what else? What are my future plans? So future plans with the car are I think in the future I would like to get a little bit more power, maybe a retune, maybe go for some forged internals. I would love to have this car at about 330 horsepower. It's about 270-ish horsepower right now, and it already feels amazing, but just a little bit more. But I also want to keep the reliability, and hopefully I'll be able to maintain that. So yeah, maybe this year, maybe the next year and a half or so. Aside from that, it's just been an amazing car. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will end this video back in the car, and see you guys in the next video. So just hop back inside. All right, guys. So thanks for joining me on this quick 10-minute video. You know, I just had to get it off my chest. I've just been really stressed out about this situation, because this is not the first time a flyer has been left in my car, probably the third or fourth time. And it is just kind of really getting to me, especially with the things that are happening with, you know, car thefts, like with J-Spec Auto. The whole thing, it seems to be happening more and more, and it's very frustrating. It's very scary. So if you guys have any tips and any good ideas, let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys want to give those freaking assholes a call, or report them, or do something, if you have any suggestions, if any tips, if you know something, if you have some like inside information, feel free to reach out to me as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to stay safe, and hopefully keep this baby from ending up, geez, like on Yahoo auctions or something. But all right, cool, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I have a bunch of really cool videos coming up very soon. I'm like this close to releasing the Midnight Club documentary. It's gonna be 2 parts, the first 2 parts at least, and after that it's going to be like several more episodes as we go more and more deep. So yeah, it's gonna be very cool. Just thanks guys for watching this video, and I guess that's it. I just had to get this out. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Anything else? Yeah, once again, thank you guys for picking up the merch. You know, I've been selling a ton of the hoodies. They're almost sold out, really. So after that run is done, then I'll probably do a new design or something. So thank you guys so much for supporting the store, and it's really helping me to figure out how to go full-time with YouTube and stuff. So I'll catch you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching this quick little update video. Peace.